Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Well, we have some very, very exciting bullish action here today. Overnight futures trading was very bullish, especially when we are looking at silver. Right? Silver is incredibly bullish right now. It has handled its liquidation quite well, seemingly finding support down at the 71 area, and yesterday trading in a range from 71 all the way up to 88, which is quite a range. But now we have this green candle that's developing here, and while the candle has not closed yet, we are in the process of making a bullish engulfing candle. Now, the bullish engulfing candle is a bullish continuation signal, right? A bullish engulfing candle is where the body of this candle opens inside of the previous candle and closes outside of it. Now, granted, it's very early in the day and a lot can happen. We did see some crazy action here yesterday where we wicked way up and way down and ended kind of right where we started. But so far, this is looking quite positive, right? This is looking quite positive, right? Gold is recovering very nicely. Nasdaq is actually looking extremely healthy. Um, after yesterday's price action, we came down and pretty much just tested this 100 daily moving average, and bounced right off, rejected, claimed it as support, and you know now we're kind of at this inflection point that we've been at a few times, right? As you could see, we've been here several times. So I am expecting a little bit more resistance today than yesterday, but we will have to wait for New York Open to see how that plays out. So, first and foremost, of course, let's get this volume profile started. And what we're going to be doing
Yes,
here
Carol.
is we'll be mapping out our liquidity. We want to see which zones are more liquid. Right? And the reason that we look for these more liquid zones is because this is where price naturally tends to fall or be drawn to in a market, right? If you're taking a large position like ones that institutions take, then you need massive liquidity to enter or exit that position, which means that you need price to be at an area where you can find liquidity, where you can find buyers to sell to and sellers to buy from, right? It's very intuitive. So as we map out these zones, we're just going to keep in mind that that we can see you know price action both ways, and we want to make sure that we are mapping out both directions. And as always, this looks like a whole lot more than it really is, because when we zoom in, we're not going to use half of these lines. All right, the daily is done. As always, we move down to the 4 hour just to double check our work. So we want to make sure we get this point of control here. And we also want to make sure that we get that nice shelf there. So, in today's news, I think the market is still digesting and figuring out how to feel about um, our new Fed chair. I think that there was a really interesting article that Bloomberg put out, and they were basically describing that because of the way that the U.S. has been lately, right? Um, since this last election, um, they are suggesting that a lot of Europeans are looking to invest outside of the U.S., where normally an investment in a U.S. company for decades has been like the cream of the crop, right? I mean, that is what everyone strives to be, is listed on a U.S. exchange, because we are the most liquid exchange, and because there's a lot of capital flowing around in this country. However, there are some concerns with the way that it's being ran right now, and that is making some investors from outside of the U.S. very skeptical about investing in the U.S. So we want to make sure that we're monitoring this situation, because European investors literally hold trillions of dollars of assets in the U.S. And if for whatever reason, that would suddenly be sold off all kind of at once, that could actually cause a little bit of a problem. And I'm not saying that it's going to, and I'm definitely not saying that it's going to today. But what I am saying is that we should probably watch out for it. It is something that we should keep in mind going forward, right? Not here to fear monger, nothing like that. But be aware of what's happening in our markets. You're gonna find a lot more success if you're keeping track of what is actually going on. All right, so now we are finally down to the 1 minute chart there. Let's take a look at silver. Let's take a look at silver. And good morning, everyone. So these unknown complete, these yellow lines are liquidity levels. So these are the areas where price is naturally drawn to, right? These are the areas where traders have traded. So we like to map those out because it gives us a little bit of a roadmap as to what to expect, right? We could see where buyers and sellers step in, and we can use those as support and resistance lines, right? So we could expect that support will be found right there. We could expect that support will be found right there. Make sense? Right? We could expect that this will be resistance, because above this, the volume shelf is very thin. Oh, am I having some issues? Using the volume profile.
Your stream is fine on my end.
But yeah, we're just using the volume profile. We like to use a few different time frames when we're doing this, so that way we can kind of capture the finer details. But we do like to always start at the daily, because those daily liquidity levels are pretty reliable, right? The higher time frames generally are more reliable for a lot of these indicators, and is the volume profile is definitely not an exception. Definitely not an exception. Okay, I don't think we have to worry about going under 58. If anything, I think that we would be going up towards maybe like this 96 area. We could see some resistance here with all the consolidations taking place. Right? Because there are very clearly a lot of short positions that were entered right around here. Now, whether they've covered or not, who knows? But we can use the volume profile, which basically gives us like a thumbprint, right? A unique thumbprint of of all of the trades that have happened in that area, right? So it's critical that we understand where trades occur. When we understand where trades occur, we can understand where we should be trading, and we can understand what is abnormal, and we can understand where the manipulation is likely to take a stock or an asset, a future, an option, whatever the case is. We're actually going to pull this one from yesterday. Look at all that trading that's happened right here. This has been high volume, like
Welcome in, everyone.
relatively high volume. Yeah. So I use the order flow tools. Um, I like to call this strategy the Remora strategy because basically what I am doing is I am tracking the liquidity. I'm looking for order blocks. I am looking to identify whales, right? To identify institutions. And instead of trying to trade against them or predict what they're going to do, I am generally waiting for them to start doing it. And then I am leeching money off of them, right? So you could think of that remora strategy like you could think of the fish remora, right? A remora is a parasite. It latches onto whales and it feeds off of their wake. So you don't have to be a whale to eat like a whale, right? If you can find a nice healthy whale to attach to, you can take money off of them and be along for the ride. And that's what this remora strategy is all about, right? It is all about leeching. We leech from them. And as you'll see, once we zoom in, there's really not that many levels. Most of them generally don't even come into play in a day. But in the event that they do, we want to be prepared. All right, NASDAQ. So NASDAQ has been in this consolidation pattern since, what is this, 427? So about an hour and 20 minutes. It's been in this consolidation pattern. And generally, we see a little bit of the higher volume coming in at about 9 a.m. Eastern. So we're going to be waiting a little bit and seeing what happens there. Okay. Give me 1 second, guys. Just have to fix something real quick. Just got to fix a setting real fast. Swazzle should be good to go. I assume Mr. Swazzle is in the chat with us. You should be
Yes,
good to
sir.
go, Swazzle. Try that again. All right, everyone. And I would also like us to take a moment and welcome two of our new admins that are in here. They are going to be helping us, run the server and get everything going. So please, everyone, welcome Lilat, and also welcome Mr. Swazzle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad to have
What
you both
up?
on the team. Very glad to have you both on the team. Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's give them a nice little welcome. And everyone make sure, especially for his first announcement. Absolutely nailed it. Looks very good. Go ahead and slap some emojis on there for him. Slap some emojis on that announcement. Let him know you're here. Let him know you are here. All right, Nasdaq's still in a consolidation pattern. Like I said, I'm expecting in about 10 minutes for the volume to turn up there. Silver is actually breaking out right now. We just broke a key liquidity level. We're retesting it. So if we get a successful retest, this might be a good long going into the open. Give it a moment. Give it a moment. Let it test. We want confirmation of the move and confirmation that this level is going to hold as support. You see how it's from this level up to this level, it's green, 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 green. And then this is kind of the area that we stop in. And this is the area where we're testing support. It's because these liquidity levels matter, right? The volume profile is something that every advanced trader, every institution, right? Doesn't matter what it is, hedge fund, bank, asset manager, they are all looking at the volume profile. But see, now that we're kind of failing, now this lets me know that there isn't demand from buyers up here. So what we need to do is, well, let's see what happens here. So far, we're dropping. I'm going to enter a very small silver short here.
I just did the same.
Great minds, bro. Great minds. Yeah, entered a small silver short there. Going to go ahead and set my stop right up here. I'll just mark that out for you guys. It's actually at 89. You can't see that, right? It's you got to move it a little tiny bit. It's at 89. But yeah, us coming up, having this big wick falling below the body of this candle and failing to hold this key liquidity level as support, all of these things together, enable me to take a short position, right? Because it meets the overall requirements for what I'm looking for in a short position. And look, it is falling. Ooh, it's like technical analysis is magic.
You wizard, Harry.
You're a wizard, Harry. So probably expecting support right around this area. That's a very small trade. But we will see what happens. We'll see when we start to get that support and those buyers coming in. I would imagine that it's right around here, around 88.15, something like that. Oh, nope. We go further. Okay. Yep. We go a little further. Love to see that.
Oh my days.
Love to see that.
Taking profits here. This is scary. It's too big.
That's what she said. All right. I'm gonna take profits right here. Take profits, everyone. Yeah. Money. Oh, the stream's always such a good time. Okay. NASDAQ breaking out to the downside, absolutely breaking down here. So what we want to watch is we want to watch for some continued movement down. We would like to see a test of this 25,850 level. Basically the same kind of scenario that we saw right here, right? Where we tested this, it didn't work out, so we shorted. Delete that. So we're looking for the same situation here, except instead of just having a rise into it, right? We had a big consolidation. This could be where an institution is loading a short and accumulating a short position. We'll see if that's what it ends up being. But you know, kind of on the verge of breaking down, right? We broke below all of these wicks, broke below here, broke below that range, and now we are right at the range where basically everything launched off from. So if we invalidate this range, right, this little area, by dropping to this liquidity level, and especially if we break this liquidity level is really what I'm looking for, then I would expect us to probably drop somewhere between 830 to 819 at least. And you know, that's not terrible. That's not a terrible move. So yeah, I'm just kind of waiting, right? Give it a second and we'll see what happens. Hey, Professor Rick. That's how we do it, bro. Kyrie in the house. Let's go. Oh, we got Dynamite here this morning. Everybody say hello to Dynamite. Good Sister 69 in the chat. Giga Monkey. Hove. Oh, Good Sister wants to come speak for a moment. Come on up to the stage. Let's chat for a second. Hello. Yo. How you doing, bro? Oh. Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, everyone, let's get some GGs in the chat. Let's get a congratulations. Last trade just got the funded account for Good Sister. Let's fucking go. Hell yeah. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. Real happy for you. Real proud of you. That's what we do here, man. Gotcha, man. That's what we're here for. We're here to help. So, congratulations. Really happy. Really happy. All right. Now it's time to get that payout. Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, fresh powder indeed. John Wick says, well done. Love that. All right, guys. Everyone, this is what we're watching for. All right. This is held up as support on one test. Testing NASDAQ again. This is the level that I was saying we should watch for about 2 or 3 minutes ago. Well, so far that's held up as support. Yeah, wow. Okay. Look at that.
Ayo, did you realize the trade on silver that you took was also the first one Or no, the second one actually that was profitable in all the times you traded pre-market.
No, it's more than 2, you fuck. Hell, we took an Asia trade. Like,
Okay, 3 times. I'm sorry.
God, what a dick. This guy is such a jerk. He's such
I'm
a
not.
jerk. No, usually those pre-market trades don't tend to work out. Um, you know, I often kind of avoid them because they are lower volume, and I'm not the biggest fan of low volume myself. So it is nice to see that one work out so well. It is quite nice. And gold is performing really well right now. I mean, gold up almost 6% on the day. That's quite impressive. That's quite impressive. Okay, I don't see any action on Nasdaq that I want to trade right now. Which is okay cuz it's pre-market anyways. It's pre-market anyways, right? I'd like to see it breach this 850 level cuz we would just see an absolute death spiral. Well, not quite a death spiral, but it would probably be looking to trace down to this 819, 820 level, and that would be pretty good for us. That'd be pretty good for us. That was a good silver short though. Good silver short.
I think New York session is gonna be a mess today.
Oh, it's gonna be volatile as shit. So you can just look at realistically, you could just look at like the big move, down, the big move back up, shorting Nasdaq here.
Oh no.
All right, I'm in.
Huh.
Did they fake me out? I think they faked me out.
Yeah, they did.
I'm waiting a sec. I'm still feeling some type of way about that. Oh, no, those motherfuckers faked me out, man. They got me. They got me.
This is what my oracle said
They got me.
for Nasdaq.
All right, I'm gonna cut that. Cutting this position now. I don't want it to turn into bleeding. Cutting it now. Okay, we're out.
Ooh.
Ooh, look at that. A little gap up. What the hell? Okay, that is very supportive. That is very supportive.
John, did you take that long? You didn't?
Wrecked.
Don't you dare come with me to me with your rules if, like, I'm only trading New York. I saw you that night.
Yeah, I know. But in all fairness, you know that was an insane call.
That was related to John on his stream.
Oh. That's something totally different. That's something totally different. I thought you were talking about me.
No.
I was like, that was a good one. Like, we got that one.
I have sinned as well in the past trading Asia.
Asia is It's just a tough time to trade. Asia's like the hardest session to trade, I think. It's just hard to trade it with any kind of real size is the thing. Nasdaq might be breaking out to the top of this this little structure right here. Let's see what happens. I'm just kind of waiting. That silver short was a really big deal this morning.
The one we just made.
Yeah, that was a really good one. The rate of return on trading silver can be so good, but it also means that when it goes wrong, it can kind of go wrong, right?
Yeah, if it's wrong, it hurts.
If it's wrong, it hurts. But if you're right, dude, oh man, that's a sweet hit right there. Yeah, silver truly is an anomaly. Especially at $87 an ounce. Like that is crazy. Realistically, I think silver's probably actually worth maybe like $40 an ounce, but there's some crazy stuff happening and some overall volatility in the market that's extended over to precious metals. So like all bets are off. Like this thing can go wherever right now, okay? Silver might be breaking down right here though. Wait to see if it catches support on this wick again. Yep. Look at that. Yeah, it went a little tiny bit lower and then just bounced right up. There were buyers there previously and there's buyers there now. Nasdaq seeing nothing but selling pressure, really. I mean, like obviously we had that big green candle that faked me out, but nothing but selling pressure overall. You could tell that there's a lot of selling pressure when this heat map starts getting bright. Like especially up here. That's an area that if we ever touched, that if we end up touching today, I'd be very cautious of.
This would be a short.
Oh, here we go. Shorting Nasdaq. Shorting Nasdaq here. All right, I'm in.
That's quite the impulsive candle.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. Reject, goddammit. Reject! Reject!
Set up for Nasdaq coming into play.
That thing looks ready to just die, dude.
Yeah, my oracle says it's gonna be a mean reversal, so it's gonna drop the fuck down and then go back up.
I think it's gonna drop way down. All right, as always, I'm starting with a very small position. And as always, right, we normally use about a $20 stop because we're starting with such a small position. and I will extend that out as needed and bring it down, right? Kind of walk it down as necessary. But right now, I want to give this thing lots of breathing room because with this one, it became very clear very quickly that that I was wrong. Here, I really don't feel like I am. So I think that there's a good shot that we could see 819 off of this 25 819, and that would be such a sick trade. Such a sick trade. Just peek over at silver. All right, silver, you just keep doing your lower lows and lower highs. Just kind of walking down the staircase, right?
Yeah, silver is poopy right now. I don't like it.
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I'm not a big fan of this price action, so
Though Nasdaq, on the other hand,
this looks wonderful to short. It looks terrible. Short it. When things look terrible, you short it, okay? That's just how it is. I'm going to set my stop here at 865. It's going to be right above this wick. Here we go. Be nice and short. Come down. Come to me. Wait. I know what we need.
he's gonna pull up the magnets.
I know what we need. There we go. Now it'll drop. You see me? You see me? I'm bearish. You see me? Got these wicks to the upside. Shown a little bit of kind of looking like a little bit of a liquidity sweep to that top side. There we go. Starting to get a little bit of action down. Let's see what happens when we get the bear staring at it. That'll probably help, right? Because everyone's afraid when there's a bear literally staring at them. Look, everyone thinks they're tough until they got to fight a bear off. Dude, I feel like this thing is gonna die. This is anemic. There is no strength here. You like how we come up and test this liquidity level perfectly?
Yeah, I just full ported shorts.
Full ported?
I'm gonna target 25,500. Hey.
Full port? You can't be serious. You didn't full port, did you?
No, I didn't.
Good. I was about to say, what the hell are you doing?
The only time I full port is on competitions. And that's why I usually lose.
Yeah, that is why you usually lose. That is why you usually lose, for sure.
Ooh. Damn. Check out US 30 all my days.
What's the Dow doing?
The 1 minute is death. Literal death.
That means NASDAQ is very likely to follow.
Like, it's sitting on a big ass fucking breakout structure here.
Good. Have NASDAQ and silver follow, please. Fuck it. Take gold down too. All of it. All of it. Burn it all down. Everything but the VIX. Burn it all down. So we are right here, basically testing and consolidating on this area where we saw um, some good support come in, right, and a nice bounce. So if we drop much lower, we're going to invalidate all of this, and all of these longs are going to be underwater. And that should create a little bit of a cascading effect that takes us back down, right? As stops are hit, as people get afraid, people decide to flip short. And it's all thanks to our little bear buddy here. This is Bobo. This is Bobo the bear. Yeah, you can mute my stream. It's because I'm streaming to YouTube and TikTok right now as well. What's up to the YouTube and TikTok crews? What's up? What's up?
Oh, what a! I think we can also we should experiment someday with TikTok streams because I think we can do matches and stuff.
Well, let's talk about that a little later. But yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. That would be cool. All right. This might be the NASDAQ breakdown. It's right on the precipice of making a huge move down. It's it's right on the precipice. There we go. That's a little bit of a move. That's not what we're looking for though. I am going to adjust my stop loss to 860, right? 25 860. Make sure we're giving it lots of breathing room because as you can see, volatility and overall like frothiness in the market is not done. Hoo boy. We're gonna move it down to 55. Stop at 55. Oh, there we go. There we go. And stop at 52. All right, my stop set. We're good. We're good. How are things? How are things in Nasdaq today, sir? Oh, terrible. Excellent. Excellent. We like terrible. I'm going to move the stop to 49.
Yo, Nasdaq is on a fly.
There we go. Yeah, I see sellers just stepping in.
I think I might drop some shorts onto US 30, pushing the market down a little.
Yeah. And again, this indicator that Icarus and I are both using, right? This heat map indicator. This is our proprietary indicator that was created by Icarus for our subscribers. So if you want access, make sure you sign up. This comes with it, as well as daily live streams and some special lessons that are being worked on right now, and a few other things. Oh, we're getting a little bit of buyer stepping in down here when we wick way down. Ultimately, not really concerned about that because we've largely de-risked, right? Not 100%, but the stop loss is now relatively tight compared to the entry, which is like right there. So, you know, things are looking pretty decent. Actually, the entry was like right there. We've been in this trade for a minute. This is one of the longer trades.
It's also promising.
It's very promising. This looks incredible.
Did you already grab your coffee?
No, I probably should, huh? Yeah, we start in 10 minutes.
Because I also wanted to throw in a little smoke after you come back.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Let me go grab that actually because I was losing track of time because we're actually trading in pre-market a bit today because we're getting really healthy price action. Well, I
Yeah.
guess not healthy, but solid, clean price action. Okay, I will be right back. Make sure that you guys are trailing the stop down. I would probably keep about a $20 difference between current price and your stop. And again, you're only going to adjust it when it goes to make new lows, right? So if it starts running up, you're not going to move your stop higher. We don't want to add risk. We want to remove it and reduce it. Okay. Give me just a minute. Let me go grab something to wake up, and I will be right back.
All right. So for the people in the Nasdaq short here, I think personally I have my stop on break even because we are in about a $20 range right now, and I think it should be fine to have it on break even here. Yeah. Because as you might know, father always tends to say, you don't want to kill your risk, you just want to save your capital. Now it's echoing. I also hear it. It's from the headphones from father. Yeah, I don't like this. US 30 shorts are working out. Silver is in an extremely interesting play here. Yeah, I would be just careful if it touches the 850 mark on NASDAQ, then like on the CFD chart, then I would be pretty cautious about it. Other than that, it should work out. We just gotta keep below this liquidity line here. That's all we need. Silver might be in for a reversal soon, so also keep an eye on that. I might drop a picture in the chat so you guys can see what I'm looking at. All right. Remember, guys, don't over risk today. We have lots and lots of volatility coming in. We want to play it safe. Today is not a lesson of profit, it's a lesson of surviving. You want to protect your capitals. It's also the same with consolidation days. Your major goal in consolidation is not to make profit, but to survive. And to survive also means leaving trades out that you could have taken. I would just adjust the stop at break even, because it is not unlikely that it can just straight up crash down. But you just want to take the risk out of the equation. That's also what I did on US30 right now, because it is dropping quite hard, and yeah, I am wanting to see some big ass shorts there. Just keep it at break even and take the risk out. Because also, I maybe said it quite often, a trade entry is not your biggest problem. The problem is handling the trade.
Good. I didn't miss a thing.
Yeah, you didn't.
I know, I was watching. Silver just sitting in this little low volume consolidation.
Yeah, US30 shorts are working out quite well right now.
We're gonna make several bobos. There, now we have a family of bears.
Stop you scaring the price. I think Powell is speaking.
He doesn't even need to speak. He walks up to the podium. You think it's bad with Powell? Wait until this new guy gets in there, man.
Oh, dude.
Wait until this new guy gets in there. He's gonna come up. He's gonna say the just the most stupid shit, and the market is just gonna, yeah, it's gonna end up starting to tank. Watch. Every time that he talks, I bet. I would just keep the stop at break even myself. Rick, unless you guys are talking about the US30 that you took with him, in which case I am not 100% sure. That would be
No,
more
you can
interesting.
you can put stops at break even on the US30 here.
My stop is just, it's close to break even for for NQ. It is close to break even for me.
I put mine break even, but I also have my entry on 847.
Yeah, that's actually where I entered too. I just have mine at 840, 849 is my stop. And we held through some shit to get there. This is well earned, Bears. Yeah, you could set it to break even. Just make sure that you're safe in the event that some stupid shit happens and we spike way up. Doesn't look like that's what's happening here, but you know. It can.
Any
It can happen
anyone
really quick.
trading the FDAX 1 futures position is also working out quite well.
You got the mama bear, papa bear, and then this is the baby bear.
Oh, breakdown.
Let's go.
Everything is tanking. Oh my days.
Let's go. 1 minute till open and breaking down. All right, moving
Holy
stop
shit.
into the profit. We're going to move it down to 35 here, I think.
Putting mine on 40.
Just adjusting my stop. You know, I always adjust it on here for you guys first. All right, we're good. Oh,
10 seconds.
There's some big shorts coming out and flexing right now. Let's see open. Let's see open.
I'm scared.
Have no fear.
Oh
Be
my days.
Be not afraid. Be not afraid. Ah! Witness my power.
US 30 just took me right out.
Setting stop to 825.
US 30 and NASDAQ are diverging.
Perfect.
No.
Well, I'm short NASDAQ, so good.
Yeah. I mean, for me too, but I also wanted my US 30 shorts to play out.
I'm still holding this at 825 for the stop.
Yeah, I'm out now.
All right, I'm out. Still feeling very bearish about this. Expecting a reversal right here, right around this area.
What the actual fuck is going on US 30 here? Oh my days. Fire on. Holy tank. Good shit. If this 1 minute candle on US 30 closes above, Holy shit, what is going on? This is absurd. We are approaching the 30 period moving average on the 1 hour. Taking profits here. Taking profits here, bottom tick. This is scary. You know what's funny? Did it?
Not sure how that happened. Oh, look at that. See, this big wick up. This is why we use stops, guys. This is why we use stops. Very clean trades. Very, very clean trades. Ooh, Professor Rick coming in. Up a grand. That's a good hour. That's a good hour.
For the people on US 30, if the 1 hour candle closes above the current consolidation, I'm taking longs.
And just as a reminder, here is the link so you guys can sign up. Sign up, sign up. We want you here. We want you making money. So if you like money, this might be the place to be. Look, our family of bears is super happy. The baby bear is going to grow a little bit. He just ate. He just ate, bro. Bears running the tape today. What are we doing, Silver? Still consolidating? Great. Waiting to take any further trades. Want to make sure that we are taking some nice, smart trades. Ooh, look at that. Let's see how we react to this level right here.
I might be right back.
This liquidity level is going to be big. Because as you can see, there really isn't another one until 668. And do you notice how we come down and we cleanly touch these areas, right? Within like a dollar or two, we touch these areas. And these act as support and resistance that we can find way in advance just by looking at liquidity. So this should show you how important liquidity really is. It's everything. It dictates how the entire market functions. Oh, we're coming down here testing right now. Entering short NASDAQ. Short NASDAQ. Stop set at 725. Ooh. The hell is that buying pressure? For what? Gross. That was very close to stopping me out. It might happen right here, though. Like this is a lot of weakness on this level. I'm actually going to move my stop up a tiny bit, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna move it up. I'll move it up to 730. I want it to be towards the top of this candle. We're way up on the day. This is still a small position, right? We're trading small positions here. You can trade, pardon me, you could trade either micro contracts for the futures or CFDs for NASDAQ, and it makes it a lot cheaper, right? To just so you can do it. Quasher. I love liquidity trading too. Hey, Seth. Got you, bro. Let's go. Still just waiting. Still just waiting. And again, guys, we want to make sure that we are taking smart, intelligent trades and not just taking trades for the sake of taking them. So we should have a reason for every trade that we're taking. And we want to make sure that we're not over trading. I think that the whole reason that NASDAQ has been red is because of these bear emojis. So we're gonna keep the family of bears around. We got Bobo. We got Bobita. And what's a nice name for the little guy? I don't know. I don't know what his name is. His name could be Tom.
Let's call him John.
Moving stop down, 715.
I think Father cannot hear me. Can he?
Stop is down at 715. We'll adjust it as needed.
Yeah, he can't.
Moving it to 710. 710. Just adjusting that on my side, making sure it's actually done. All right, there we go. We're good. We're good. We're good. Bob. Yeah, we got Bobo, Bobita, and Bob. Bob is the best name for it. Absolute fucking death. George. George is a good name for it. The Pal Bear. I like the Pal Bear. Pal Bear's a good name. We'll just name him Jerome. We had seller absorption right there. Seller absorption, then a gap down. Okay, buddy. That's weird. Moving stop down to 705 here. Just adjust that on my end. What we really want to see is a rejection on the point of control, but that doesn't seem to be happening, considering we just blew right past it. This is volatile, man. This is why we use small positions and nice big stops, right? Because we're looking for a real high risk to reward ratio.
No.
So we're okay with taking these small positions that can pay out really big. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Oh my days. Taking profits here.
Oh, wow. Moving stop to 640.
What
Stop is
the
at
actual
640.
fuck?
Point of control just moved way down.
Yeah, I took profits here.
Point of control just moved way down. We came down to our new value area low, tested that, bounced up a little bit. Still seeing a lot of weakness, but want to make sure that we're locking in gains. So get that stop loss set to 640. We're going to walk you through it every step of the way. Walk through it every step of the way. Yo. Good sister. Great job. Great job. Do I have you muted? Oh, I guess I do
I
have you
think so.
muted. It was so nice and quiet. There we go. Okay, I just had to reset it. Crash,
Yeah, I know.
opt out.
I took profits at the very bottom of this candle.
Very nice. I'm stopped out. I didn't get the very bottom, but that was because, you know, I'm sitting there thinking, you know, it could go to 562, and I still think it could. I told you, man, it's this family of bears. It's Bobo, Bobita, and Bob.
But it only moved down when
Bobby.
you mentioned Jerome.
Oh yeah, you're right. He's Jerome, bro. He's Jerome the bear. Yeah, literally, Seth. Would you choose to buy Black Ops 7 over making $780?
Hell.
Hell no. Go sign up. All right. We're not getting clear direction here yet, so let's just wait. I mean, like, you know, long term, we have clear direction because, wow. Talk about absolute death. Talk about absolute death. But right here in these last 2 minutes, we don't really have clear direction, right? So this is the time where we sit and we wait. We're not going to long it just because we saw a green candle or two. We're not going to short it just because it's been dropping. We're going to wait. We're going to wait for a very clear direction to emerge. And when we get that clear direction, that's when we can take a trade.
You know what's actually funny is that it just tapped the liquidity line that we marked up earlier, or I did.
Yeah, it is funny when it does that, isn't it? Dude, that'll never cease to amaze me. 13 years of trading, okay? And it will never cease to amaze me. Look, we just did it right here. We just came up and tapped this 668 and rejected off of it. And now this candle could turn red. Nope, we come up, we test again. Is anyone hearing, or is no one hearing Icarus Echo? You're probably hearing that, so you can mute my stream, or you can mute him on Discord. Yeah, Icarus and I are on a different program because we are also streaming to some other places.
Yo guys, did you see, by the way, the move on silver I called out on that little box there? When I said it's gonna
nice.
return? You can take profits there.
Yeah, take them profits. We're seeing a little bit of weakness on the move up, so yeah, that makes sense to me. I would be taking profits there. Hey, what's up, Vision to Value? And again, guys, if you want access to the stream every day, then go and sign up for that warrior tier. If you want the mentorship, get the legend tier. Not only does it come with the daily streams, special lessons, educational sessions, but we also have swing trades for equities and options. So if you wanna take some trades that are a little bit different, you know, on personal accounts, we also call those out too.
Yes, AA, I trade CFDs.
I like CFDs more. Yeah, I mean, I completely understand why today might be done, because today is This has already been a very fruitful day.
And we are only like 20 minutes in into New York.
It's been a crazy 20 minutes, brother. It's been a crazy 20 minutes.
Nah, Seth, you don't want to see my gains for the day. You genuinely don't. It's embarrassing.
It's $2. All right, there we go. Got you, Jaslyn. Got you, Jaslyn. AA, a lot of people like, what is that one called? My Funded Futures. I've heard a lot of good things about. And Lucid as well. Can we look for buys? Well, we can look for anything. I wouldn't be looking to buy right now, though. If anything, silver would be the one I would be looking at, but I wouldn't do it quite yet. Just because we're coming, I mean, if you look at the heat map, right? And again, if you want this heat map, it comes with the warrior tier, right? So make sure you get that. But if you look at this heat map, there's a good pocket of selling pressure here, and it's right on this massive liquidity level, right? This 88.81, which if we went back in time a little bit, you'd see is actually a really important liquidity level. So I would want to see us break through this first and begin to drift upwards before wanting to long that. And I definitely wouldn't be longing NASDAQ right here because we've had this big sell-off, big red day, right? Come up, touch the point of control, and we're just nuking right back down. So, yeah. Oh, silver testing the liquidity level now. Silver testing that liquidity level. Oh, and also, woo, shit, yo, Kyrie killing it, absolute killing it. And everyone, please do me a favor, take your gains, post a screenshot of those gains in the free chat. Let everyone know what this stream is really about. Let them know what this stream's about.
You're allowed to flex on here.
Hell yeah, you flex. This server's about making money. This server's about making money. We want you to flex those gains. Right? Like we want you to show it off. Because we want people to know that it works. So post those little gain pictures in that free chat. Let everyone know. Let them know what's up. So got some people that hang on the server. They don't ever come in. They don't ever come in. AA, you can really start with any account size. Like you can start CFDs with a 50K, 100K, 150, doesn't matter.
Yeah, exactly.
The nice thing about CFDs is you risk what you want. We just had a rejection off the 668 on NASDAQ. We need to keep these bears here. This is very important. This is very important to the short thesis. Just had a little rejection off of that. I'd like to see us break out of pardon me. I'd like to see us break out of this little microstructure, and I'd really like to see us break out of this bigger one here to the downside. So until that happens, I think that I will just be waiting on NASDAQ. Silver, we're still just repeatedly testing this liquidity level. So just wait. Right? As traders, a lot of what we do is sitting and waiting. You sit on your hands and you wait, and you have to be patient, right? Because first and foremost, our job is to observe. We are observers first and foremost. Our number one goal is survival, but our number one job is to observe what is happening. Nasdaq starting to lose a little bit of steam here, so let's keep an eye on this. Let's see what this develops into. If anything at all.
Yes, Untitled. There is an instruction on how to read the heat map. It is in
All right,
the VIP mentorship.
I'm shorting Nasdaq here. I'm in. And stop is going to be set at 20. Get this break of structure though. Look at that. That's what we were just calling out that we were waiting for. Value area low just moved. Again, stop is at 620. So I'll just keep this highlighted so that way you can see it. Oh, you can see it right there. I'm still going to hold this at 620 for a minute. I want lots of breathing room. Again, this is a small position, taking small positions. Georgie, how are you losing your mind with this price action? I love this price action. Quasher, flex that $2 profit. Yo, everyone, flex that motherfucking profit and tell them that you got it during the stream. That's the important part too. Moving stop to 605. We are officially in profit on the stop. 605. Wait, what did you say? Big Yahoo? I mean, Carol, that seems like a pretty good day. I would chill. You know, is that a 50K? Is that a 50K account you just made 2.3K on? You can always chill. You know, walking away while you're way up is an option. I'm setting my stop to 90 to 25,590.
If anything, and you really badly want to trade, I would at most risk like the $300.
Yeah,
so you have an even
small
2K.
trade. Small trades, right? Small trades. Moving this down to 75. 575 is going to be my stop on this short now. I got to move my bears too. I got to move my bear family. Little Jerome the bear. I feel like that's going to have to be an ongoing joke now. Moving stop down to 65. Stop at 65, 565. Bears are fucking eating today. Let's go. Let's go. We've had people coming in making 2K, 3K today. God, what a beautiful day. What a beautiful day. And again, if you want to do this every day, that's the WAP. So join on in. Moving stop down to 55. Stop has been moved to 25,555. Making sure that we are ready to lock in these gains and making sure that we are safe from any kind of reversal. Do I think that's going to happen right now? Not necessarily. but I don't have a crystal ball. I can't see the
Yet.
future. I don't have a crystal ball yet. That's on my list of things to buy. First up, buying a crystal ball for NASDAQ. Silver had a big rejection there, catching support at the same spot that it launched off of last time, right at this like 87.90-ish area. NASDAQ still looking cooked. I'm going to move my stop
Holy
down to
Tudor.
550. Moving stop to 550. Just moving it for myself. Okay. Okay. That's our stop. It's looking good. It's looking real good. I'm going to move the stop down to 45. Just a second. All
Oh
right,
my
there we
days.
go. Holy shit. There we go.
What the actual fuck? Oh
Just
shit,
die.
it's news.
Die.
It's
Just
news.
die.
It's
Just
news.
die.
Close the trade.
Taking profits here. Taking profits. Taking profits. Taking profits. I'm out.
Fuck, I just completely
out.
forgot those.
I'm out.
Was the Joel's job openings?
Yo, Rick's a monster. Rick's a monster. Let's go. Man, we have caught quite the drop today, have we not? Holy shit.
Oh, this is absurd.
This is crazy. This has been crazy.
Today was one of those days, if you didn't make profit, you're just allergic.
You're allergic to money. Silver's starting to break down a little bit here. We'll see if this actually turns into anything. It isn't quite yet, but okay. Wait. It might be now. Shorting silver. I'm shorting silver here. Small short. There we go. I'm in. This one's going to be quick and dirty. Quick and dirty. Ooh. Ugh.
I'm really not happy with the spreads on silver.
Yeah, me either. 47 to 52 is fucking rough, dude. It's like 7-8 cent spread. It's brutal.
I have like about, what do I have? 114.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Jeez.
wide.
Fuck that, dude. Right.
Taking profits.
Taking profits. Yeah, literally, dude. The second it hit this liquidity level, it's time to take profits. Taking profits. That was too funny. We just said it at the same time. That's too funny, man. See, this is why Icarus is the co-host. Yo, fucking Untitled coming in, killing it. Have a wonderful day at work, brother. Have a wonderful day at work. Hova, pass that eval. Let's motherfucking see it. Let's see it. I'm ready to see that eval. Yo, Fartball's coming in 1131 off 2 micros. Ugh. Everybody, go post these gains in free chat. Post these gains in free chat. Show them off.
Full port posting.
Don't do that. Don't full port.
Yeah, full port on the chat.
Oh yeah. Full port the chat. Don't full port the chart. Full port the chat. Full port that chat. Believe it or not, I am very bullish on the Nasdaq trading Discord. Very bullish on the Nasdaq trading Discord.
When is the NQ merch releasing? With the shirt says "We love full porting."
So I've actually kicked around the idea of doing that at some point because I have a buddy out of Chicago that owns like a custom apparel company, and he literally told me that basically I would just need to give him the designs, and then he would do that for us. So that's something that I've talked about and I've thought about, but we have so many other things that we have to do first. But there would be some really really funny shirts that could come out of that, and some really cool ones too.
Yeah, I could slap out some ideas later on.
Just thinking about something like the Nasdaq sniper, bro, that just had like the Nasdaq in right in our purple with like sniper crosshairs on it,
Huh.
right? Just kind of stuff like that. You could do one with the family of bears, bro. Bobo, Bobita, and Jerome. See, Fabo wants the Nasdaq shirt, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like it's it's a thing. It's a thing people like. The
I think
the Bear Nasdaq shirt. Hell yeah.
I think there should also be a shirt with a call out from you. Nasdaq to fucking zero.
Nasdaq to fucking zero. That's such a good one. I love that. We didn't say that today. It's because we were so busy with other stuff. Oh, well, are we getting potentially another breakdown right here?
Yeah, we were busy taking profits.
We're getting another breakdown right here. Shorting Nasdaq here. Have a nice wide stop. I'm setting it at 480. Nice wide stop at 480, but I am short.
Yeah, I'm not trading anymore. I'm way too much up.
I got you, fart balls. Grats on the 1250. Grats on the 1250. AA, never more than 10% of your daily drawdown. Never more than 10% of your daily drawdown. So what that means is if your daily drawdown limit is $2,000, you should not be risking more than 200 on a single trade. If you are in profit, you can risk a little more. But let's say you're starting fresh with that account, don't do it. Just don't do it, right? Make sure that you are keeping yourself safe, because the number one goal is survival. You need to make sure that you can live to trade another day. Does that make sense? Hey, Quasher gets it. Quasher gets it. You didn't take the short. Ah. Yo, AA gets it. Let's go. Let's go.
Damn, Alex is writing this from 25,800 down.
I'm stopped out. All right, Carol. You have a good one. We will catch you soon. And again, guys, if you want to do this every day, go to that link, sign up. That's our WAP. That's going to give you access to, again, right, our daily live streams. It's going to give you access to absolutely everything. Hey, Quasha, those are crazy gains. Those are crazy gains. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Carol. Those are crazy gains. That's 350%. Well, 250% up, but yeah, no, that's huge. That's huge. Look at that as a percentage, right? That's how we measure ourselves. We measure ourselves in percentage gains here in the markets. So imagine if you did that with 100 grand, right? You would have turned 100 grand into 350 grand. Yeah, Sarti, today was a free stream. Yep, every Tuesday and Thursday we do a free stream. So Tuesdays and Thursdays are the free ones. And then Monday, Wednesday, Friday are all for our warrior and legend tiers. And if you want a little bit of one-on-one time with me, to be mentored, then the legend tier will do it. So yeah, yeah. I would highly recommend everyone go pick that up because we this isn't like a one-off thing, right? Like we do this regularly. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Warriors rise. Warriors come out and play. See, I don't know if anyone's gonna get that other than Dynamite. Dynamite's old like me. Dynamite's old like me, so he'll get that joke. He'll get that joke.
Yeah, I'm not a relic yet.
See, bro, Dynamite knows. Classic, dude. Classic. That's such a good movie. I'm just sitting watching this consolidation. There's nothing impressive going on. Don't really care too much for this on silver right now, myself. So I don't know. I just yeah. You guys will be old. You're not old yet, but you will be old. Yeah, exactly, Icarus. You will be old, bro.
Nah, I'm immortal.
Even people that are immortal get old. Man, we've had some crazy action today. Shorten this thing. This has been one of those days. We've been shorting this thing for the last $400. Jesus Christ. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy.
Quick Swazzle, take notes.
All right, Alex, let's see it, dog. Let's see it. Let's see it. Alex, post it in free chat. Flex on him real quick, bro. Flex on him. Flex on all the people that aren't in this stream right now. Flex on them. Oh, can I explain the government shutdown? Yeah, so how do I put this nicely? It's hard to put it nice, right? So right now the government is potentially shutting down. They are the Republicans are basically backing the Department of Homeland Security as they are sending ICE into U.S. cities. They've killed, I think, 8 U.S. citizens since January 1st. And House Democrats are refusing to fund them. So, because Democrats are refusing and Republicans aren't backing down, it looks like we are going to shut down our government again, because we can't have people making common sense decisions and being adults, basically. So we are kind of just at this really shitty point, and that's basically what the government shutdown is over, right? Now, as far as the effects of a government shutdown, right? So the effects of a government shutdown vary greatly, right? You have things like the FAA will be running on bare minimum, right? That is basically the organization that's in charge of keeping airlines safe, that kind of thing. You're going to have uh, government workers that are, some of them that are the quote unquote non essential, staying home. People are going to get delayed paychecks. Last time they ended up cutting off basically like food assistance, right? So EBT SNAP, they've been doing that. Um, Yeah, so there's a lot. You can't post the pics in free chat. What the hell?
I'm gonna check the perms.
Okay, you got the permissions. Cool. Perfect. 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 Man, this has been such a crazy day. This has been such a crazy day. Wow. What a crazy day. I am a I am a lot more awake than I normally am at this time. Trading isn't always exciting, but when it is, whew, man, it's exciting. It's always pretty fun, but it's not always exciting.
All right. No, you can, Professor Rick.
Yep,
I got you.
you guys should be able to post in there. Oh, what's up? Is he in the chat? We missed you. We were looking for you earlier. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's say you're a little late to the party. We started almost 2 hours ago. We're almost done for the day. We have been shorting this thing for the last $400. Just absolutely crushing it. And of course, I'll be keeping an eye on things just in case we get any kind of good setups in the Asia session. And I'll be tagging the Warriors on anything. Hell yeah! Let's go, Izzy! Let's go! I'm gonna do this one too, right there. You got that card. Got money on that card. You know what I mean? No, that's great. That's great. Good stuff. Good stuff. Yeah, we had a crazy day here too. So, you know, glad everyone's killing it. Glad that everyone is killing it. Nasdaq not really doing anything. Silver not really doing anything. That might be the majority of the action today. At least for the time being. We'll see what happens here. Wow, SPY is just absolutely dumping as well. Things are crazy. Things are crazy. Okay. Quasher, have a great day, brother. Have a great day. Auf Wiedersehen. Looks like, see, you got your little German flag there. Nasdaq not doing it. God, man, I feel like it's kind of dead now. Like things were lively and happening and popping. You know, up until what? Maybe 30 minutes ago. Has it even been 30 minutes? When was that? No, it's like 18 minutes ago. So the last 18 minutes have just been. It's been a little slow. Been a little dead. Silver breaking out of a small structure here, attempting to. It broke here. I'd want to see it break these lows before committing anything to that, right? Because I don't want to take just any old trade. I want to take good trades. A little bit of sell side absorption there. Oh, great. What is happening with Restream today? That is very frustrating. That was very, very frustrating. Well, hopefully this session's not cooked because this was a great session. Womp womp. All right. Well,